In the universe, everything exists in a state of balance. The stars and the planets move in a silent cosmic dance. The seasons change with perfect rhythm. Nature itself is a testament to the power of harmony. This same harmony is the natural state of our own being. Your mind, your body, and your emotions are not separate entities. They are threads in the same beautiful fabric of your existence. When one thread is frayed, the entire cloth is weakened. When they are woven together in balance, you experience a state of profound peace, vitality, and wholeness. This is not a distant dream. It is your birthright. True health is more than the absence of disease. It is the vibrant expression of life force flowing through you. This flow is disrupted when we live in a state of fragmentation. We think one thing, feel another, and our bodies carry the stress of this internal conflict. The mind races with worries about the future or regrets about the past. The body tenses, storing these anxieties in our muscles and tissues. Our emotions swing between fleeting highs and lingering lows. This discord is the root of much suffering. To find harmony is to return to your essential nature, to the quiet center where all parts of you move as one. The journey toward this inner symphony begins with a simple intention. It is the desire to reconnect with yourself. It is the conscious choice to listen to the whispers of your body before they become screams. It is the willingness to quiet the ceaseless chatter of the mind and feel the true currents of your heart. A spa is a sanctuary created for this very purpose. It is a sacred space where you can consciously pause the relentless pace of modern life. Here, you are invited to shed the layers of stress and distraction, allowing the natural intelligence of your being to restore its own perfect equilibrium. This pursuit of balance is the most important journey you will ever undertake. It is a path of self-discovery and profound healing. When your mind is clear, your body is relaxed, and your emotions are calm, you gain access to a deeper well of creativity, intuition, and joy. You become more present in your life, more connected to others, and more aligned with the flow of the universe. This state of integrated well-being is the ultimate luxury. It is the foundation upon which a life of purpose, love, and fulfillment is built. You are the conductor of your own inner orchestra, and the masterpiece you create is a life lived in beautiful harmony. The modern spa experience is a carefully woven tapestry designed to touch every aspect of your being. The International Spa Association, or ISPA, identified 10 core elements that create this holistic environment. These elements are not isolated offerings. They are interconnected energies that work together to guide you back to wholeness. The first of these is water, the source of all life, used in hydrotherapy to cleanse, soothe, and rejuvenate. It reminds us of our own fluid nature, our ability to adapt and flow. When you immerse yourself in water, you are connecting with a primal force of healing that resides both in the world and within your own cells. Nourishment is another vital element. This is not just about the food you eat, but about feeding your entire being. It is the healthy, life-affirming meal that delights your senses. It is also the nourishing thought, the positive affirmation, and the beautiful art that feeds your soul. Closely linked is the element of movement. Life is energy in motion. Practices like yoga, stretching, and mindful walking reawaken the body's natural grace. They release stagnant energy, improve circulation, and reconnect the mind to the physical form, reminding us that our bodies were designed to move with freedom and joy, not to remain rigid with tension. Touch is perhaps the most fundamental form of connection and healing. A therapeutic massage does more than just relax muscles. It communicates care, acceptance, and safety on a deep, non-verbal level. This conscious touch calms the nervous system and releases hormones that create feelings of well-being and trust. The element of integration is the thread that ties all others together. It is the understanding that every part of your spa journey, from the scent in the air to the music playing softly, is part of a single unified experience. This holistic approach ensures that the healing resonates through your mind, body, and spirit simultaneously. The remaining elements, connection to nature, aesthetics, the arts, and the spiritual, complete this circle of care. Being in a beautiful environment, surrounded by nature, listening to calming music, or simply having a quiet moment for reflection touches the deeper parts of our consciousness. These elements acknowledge that we are more than just physical bodies. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. The spa, through this thoughtful combination of elements, creates a powerful container for transformation. It is a place where every detail is intentionally designed to support your journey back to your most balanced and vibrant self. Long before the creation of modern spas, ancient cultures understood the profound connection between humanity and the natural world. They saw that the same elemental forces that shaped the mountains, rivers, and forests also flowed within the human body. This wisdom is beautifully expressed in the philosophy of the 5 elements: wood, fire, water, metal, and earth. These are not just physical substances, but metaphors for different types of energy, each with its own qualities and cycles. Learning to understand these elements is like learning the language of nature and the language of your own body. The element of wood represents growth, expansion, and the life force of spring. In our bodies, it governs flexibility, planning, and decision-making. When the wood element is balanced, we feel inspired and can see our path forward clearly. Fire is the element of summer, representing passion, joy, and connection. It is the spark of consciousness and the warmth of the human heart. A balanced fire element allows us to love freely and express our joy. Imbalance can lead to anxiety or a lack of warmth and connection with others. These are not abstract concepts. They are tangible energies you feel every day. Water is the element of winter, representing stillness, introspection, and deep reserves of wisdom. It flows through our bodies, governing our ability to go with the flow and adapt to change. When the water element is strong, we feel courageous and resourceful. Metal associated with autumn represents structure, clarity, and the act of letting go. It is the quality of discernment, helping us to release what no longer serves us, just as trees release their leaves. A balanced metal element brings a sense of value and righteousness. An imbalance can manifest as grief or an inability to move on from the past. Finally, earth is the element of nourishment, stability, and groundedness. It is the center from which all other elements arise. In our bodies, it relates to digestion, not just of food, but of experiences and ideas. A strong earth element makes us feel secure, stable, and cared for. By observing these elements in nature, the upward growth of a tree, the radiant heat of the sun, the deep stillness of a lake, the rich minerals in a stone, and the supportive ground beneath our feet, we can begin to recognize their presence within us. Spa therapies rooted in this wisdom help to restore balance to these elemental energies, fostering a deep and lasting sense of well-being. Every person who enters a spa brings with them a unique story. They carry their own history, their personal hopes, and their specific reasons for seeking solace and healing. The most profound spa experience is not built on a generic menu of services, but on a foundation of deep listening and genuine understanding. To truly serve a client, the spa professional must first become a student of that individual's needs. This process begins with gathering essential information, not as a mere formality, but as a sacred act of building trust. It is a gesture that says, "You are seen, you are heard, and you matter." This understanding goes far beyond a simple checklist of health conditions. It involves creating a space for open and honest conversation. What is the client's state of mind today? What life pressures are they currently facing? What are their hopes for this session? Are they seeking physical relief, mental quiet, or emotional release? By asking these questions with sincere empathy, the professional begins to co-create the therapeutic journey with the client. It transforms the interaction from a simple transaction into a collaborative partnership, where both parties are working toward the shared goal of the client's well-being. Respect for the client's boundaries and preferences is the cornerstone of this trusting relationship. The plan for the therapy should be communicated with absolute clarity. The client should understand what will happen, why it is being recommended, and what they can expect to feel. This is the principle of informed consent. It empowers the client, giving them agency over their own body and their own experience. It removes any element of uncertainty or anxiety, allowing them to relax completely and surrender to the healing process. Trust is not assumed. It is earned through transparency, respect, and consistent, compassionate care. This sacred trust is the invisible element that makes all therapies more powerful. When a client feels truly safe and understood, their body's own healing mechanisms are activated more readily. The nervous system shifts from a state of defense to a state of regeneration. The mind lets go of its vigilance and allows itself to rest. In this state of deep relaxation and trust, the touch of the therapist, the warmth of the room, and the scent of the oils can penetrate to a much deeper level. The professional's role, therefore, is not just to be a technician of the body, but to be a guardian of this sacred space of healing. The work of a spa professional is a calling of the highest order. It is an opportunity to be a catalyst for profound transformation in the lives of others. You are not simply providing a service, you are facilitating a return to wholeness. Every treatment you administer, every conversation you have, and every moment of quiet care you offer has the potential to ripple outward, creating positive change that extends far beyond the walls of the spa. You are helping people rediscover the joy, health, and vibrant energy that is their natural state of being. This is not just a job, it is a sacred purpose. See your work as a form of art. The client is the canvas, and your tools are touch, intention, and presence. You are helping to release the tension that obscures their inner light. You are helping to soothe the emotional static that disconnects them from their own hearts. You are reminding their body of its innate intelligence and its incredible capacity for healing and renewal. By guiding a client toward a state of balance, you are giving them a gift that they can carry back into their daily lives. You are planting a seed of peace that can grow and flourish, impacting their relationships, their work, and their community. The ultimate goal of every spa experience is to empower the individual. It is to teach them how to listen to their own bodies, how to manage their own stress, and how to cultivate their own inner harmony. The time spent in the spa is a concentrated lesson in self-care. It provides a blueprint for a more balanced and mindful way of living. When a client leaves feeling refreshed and renewed, they also leave with a greater awareness of what it feels like to be in a state of well-being. This feeling becomes their new compass, guiding their choices and actions long after the treatment has ended. Embrace your role as a guide on this beautiful journey. Let your work be infused with compassion, integrity, and a deep reverence for the human spirit. When you help another person find harmony between their mind, body, and emotions, you are not only transforming their life, you are also contributing to the healing of the world. A person who is balanced and joyful radiates that energy to everyone they meet. You are a keeper of a sacred flame. Your hands, your heart, and your presence have the power to reawaken the life force within others, helping them to live more fully, love more deeply, and shine their brightest light.